Okay, so I think we are good to go. So as I was saying, this data is in a format or is in a CSV format. And CSV simply means comma separated files dot CSV. So you can get a file as a data analyst, you can get a file that ends in a .csv extension. It doesn't mean that you can't work with that data. You can still load it and work with it. We can get a file that comes with .xlsx extension, which is an Excel file. And even Excel has different formats as well. There's another one .xls. Is one extension for Excel, and also we can have just XLS like this. Excel file that ends in this format. And now we have .csv. Yeah, this one should be dot. This one should be dot. So this is this .csv file. What we have here ideally should have been in a separate or should have been on its own file ending with .csv. But I decided to just bring it in Excel like this and see how we can put this data in a good shape so that we can do some analysis on it, or you can do whatever you want with it. Okay, this is it. So you what? You click text to column, and when you click, it shows different options. You have delimited over here, you have delimited, and you also have what? Fixed weight. But you want the delimited to be selected because our data is delimited by commas. Delimited simply means that it's kind of ends like separated. Okay, so we have these items in here separated by what? By commas. Okay, so we have to go with delimited. We can't go with fixed weight. If you when you are done, you can try with fixed weight and see what will happens. Okay, so now delimited is selected and we move on to next. Over here, because we used the space earlier, space is selected for us. But this data here, do you think space is the right delimiter to use? Anyone to answer that? Aziz,
No.
okay. So what delimiter should you go with?
Comma.
But at the
Okay,
text, you can see comma is our
yes.
delimiter.
So you go with comma, right? Because after last name, what comes is comma. After first name, what comes is what? Comma. And it follows that way. So you have to select the comma. And when you select the comma, you realize that it gives you a preview. There's this data preview here. That is what is down here. So it gives you a preview of how your data is going to look like when you finally finish what you are doing. And oh, is it a problem? You have a big issue. So just highlight column A. Highlight column A. Yes. You highlighted column A, B, C. But the reason why you highlighted is because the data has gone across A, B, C. Aha.
So
So
it's
you have to
supposed to be
expand.
something like this
Yes, Umar, are
so
you
that
taking
I will get.
notice?
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I'm with you.
Aha. So that is the problem you also had. Okay. Now at the
So
moment,
now,
so you have to expand A. It's still inside B. No, you are no. What you are doing is wrong. Expand A. A.
Then between A and B,
No,
click
no, no,
on
no.
that.
Expand A. Expand A. Go to A. Yeah.
Wow.
Just click. You can just double click and it will expand. Yes, so this is what you have to do.
Okay.
Yes.
I've rectified the issue. Thank you very much.
All right, sure. So now, yeah, then go ahead with text to column. You're already on the data, yes. Sure. Remove tab and select comma. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, you can go ahead. Okay, finish. So that is it, right? And instead of having to
Drag them.
having to drag and resize your columns, there are other shortcuts that you can use to do that. So you look at that. You look at that. So unshare your screen. Let me quickly share mine. Okay. Talk about something here. So let me quickly expand mine. Adamu, you have your hand up again now.
Yes, please. I lost the connection, so I didn't get the shortcut to
Oh no, I've not done.
resizing.
I've not done it. So let,
Okay,
let,
okay,
let me
all right.
quickly show you. So let me quickly break down the data into what I want. And over here, instead of having to drag the columns, you can just select everything. Okay, you can just select everything. But if you still want to drag, you can drag this way, and it will fit equally. So that almost all of them have equal weights, but also
How was that dragging down? I only
so
saw the thing moving in one direction.
okay. So I think my screen is zoomed in too much. All right. So over here, I select first first cell, then shift control. I go down, then you use the right arrow again by still holding shift control to select the whole data, right? Then over here, I want Excel to know that I want to resize all the columns. So now I can just drag this way, okay? And all right, this didn't work like how I wanted it. Okay, so let's select it this way rather. Sorry, this way. So I think you have to select till the end. All right, okay. So select till the end, like how I have done over here. So you can just drag like this, and it's auto fits the columns for each of the headers. You get it? So initially I did it this way. I did it this way, and I tried resizing, and it didn't work. But the problem is that you don't have to do it this way if you want to drag to resize. It won't work. Like how I experienced. So you have to select from head to toe, like from top to the down with the most uh you can't even go down. You have to scroll. I think we have about 10,000 and something rows per sheet. Yeah, so you have to select everything. Just select this way, and it selects everything because you are not resizing just from row 1 to 21. You are resizing the whole
The
column
whole
A,
row.
the whole column A. Okay, you are resizing the whole column A. So that's how it's going to work. So let's select everything like this, and you realize that it's still everything is still selected till the end. And now we can resize it this way, and It's fits perfectly. But there's also another shortcut, which is you select everything and you can use alt. When I press alt, let me zoom in first so that you can see. Let me zoom in. So I'll select everything. Then I'll press alt. Okay. When I press alt, you see that you are seeing some stuff like some alphabet on top of some of the
F
I.
H N
Yes,
E M.
yeah. So it tells you that some key has been pressed. Mostly you'll be using alt a lot because alt contains most of the shortcut that you want to use. So alt H. So I'll press alt first, then I'll press H. They are separate. You don't press them together. So press alt first, then you press H, the letter H on your keyboard. Then when you check here, there's format. Okay, format. So here you want to format the columns. So but you don't want to click and do that. There's O down there. So you press O on the format. When you press O, you see that it's giving us further options here. We have row
Yeah.
height, auto fit row height, column weight, auto fit column weight. But what do you want to do? You want to do what? Column weight. Okay. You can now select it or press W and it gives you something in here. Something for you to type the weight that you want. So over here, this is what we have. I want to maybe do it like say 5 and it will squeeze everything together. I want to do it like 5 and you realize that everything is just squeezed together like that. Okay. So now let's select everything again. Sorry,
Select everything.
everything from head to toe.
Control A.
Now, Alt, you press Alt H O W, then you can put in the what? The
W.
weight you want. So now you want to make it what? Let's say 14. Then you press enter. And now everything
H.
is Alt H O W. So you can write this thing down because it comes in handy. You can't be holding and dragging columns all the time. It's waste of time. So write it somewhere so that later you can use it. And you can do
Alt
same for row. Alt,
plus H plus O plus W.
please, I hope you are following.
Yes.
Ivy, do you understand what you are doing? Jeff, do you understand?
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. Thank
Okay,
you.
sure.
I'm with you. I'm with you to so I pressed on the Alt H. Okay.
Okay.
And I saw some things on it, but what you were clicking, it didn't come clear, so I couldn't see what you were doing.
So when you are having issues, I beg, let us know. We are here for you. We are not here for me. So when you don't get anything, just prompt us. All right. So now what I was saying is you select your data first. Okay, select first column. Then you can use shift control, then use the arrow, right arrow on your
Shift
keyboard.
control.
Shift control, then right arrow to select
Okay.
everything that you want. Like
Downstairs.
automatically select the columns with data for you. That's how it works.
Shift
Shift
control.
control, then the right arrow. Now
Arrow
you
key.
wanted to go right. Okay. Uh-huh. But if you want to go down, you have to also go with the down arrow. So you can just use the arrow anyhow you want. So this thing, it needs practice. If you don't practice, it will go. For that one, I'm assuring you, if you don't practice what you are learning, You put it there, tomorrow you come, you've forgotten what you've done. So at least get some time and make sure you are practicing. Assuming I'm here, over here,
Alt.
you can't do the shift control alt. Sorry, you can't do shift control down arrow because you don't want to select just the data. You want to select the whole column. You get it? Aha. So select the whole column. But when you want to go right, we can also still go right and select because you've already selected the whole column for column A. When you go right, it will select the whole column for B, C, D, E to wherever we are going. That's how it's going to behave. So now I go shift control and right arrow. Then I get everything. But it's not just selecting till the end of the data, but it's rather going down, 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 down till the end of the column. And when you've gotten to the end of the column, now you can do whatever formatting you want to do to the column. If you want to change the weights of the column, you can do that. That is when you have to use that shortcut Alt. So Ivy, look at here. You press the Alt key on your keyboard. Okay. So Alt, and let me draw.
So will your hand be on the alt
No,
as you play the
no,
word?
no. Just press and you don't hold anything. This one is different
Okay.
from using the shift control thing.
Okay.
Aha, this one is different. So Ivy, okay, let me.
So alt
So I think
H
I wanted to draw something, but because
O
so Alt H, okay.
W.
So Alt first, then you see the H is under the home, okay. So you are telling Excel, okay. Now let's start by pressing Alt. Then you want it to go to the home. Ideally, you can do this thing by going to the home tab and going to click format and selecting weight. So instead of doing it Alt HOW, we can select everything. This is the home. Okay, we are already on the home tab. Then go to formats. Then go to what? Uh, column weight. Okay. Then we can what? Put in maybe if you want say 10, you can put in 10, and it resize it for us. But you having to go to the home now, coming to formats, coming to row weights. That's taking you about 5 seconds. But you can do this thing with less than 5 seconds. This one can even take you more than 5 seconds to achieve that by you having to navigate to home and maybe column weights. Probably you've even forgotten where to go. But if you know this shortcut, it comes in handy and you can actually increase your productivity when you are doing this kind of things. So now let's look at it again. Alt H and O. O is under the format. So press O and W. W is for column weight. So you press W and let's enter say 15. And now we have our data reformatted. The columns are reformatted again. I hope it's clear, Ivy.
Hello, Mr. Said. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What if you want to know the size of the column? That is the current size of the column. I know the one we just inserted here is 14.
Mm-hmm.
So what if you want to know the size of the current um width that you're using?
Okay, so if you want to know that, you can maybe come to the format here. See, I've selected this.
Okay.
Okay, I've selected this. So you come here,
All right.
come to format, then maybe column weight. You realize that the column weight here is 14. It's kind of put it in there for you. But let
Yes.
me yes.
So
So
this is the one that we inserted, right? It's
so
14.
now
Okay.
I've dragged it back. Okay, So now
All right.
let's check the column weight of this one.
All right.
Let's go to formats.
All right.
Okay. Then go to column weight. It gives you 3.43.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So now you can do it maybe back to 14 and you are good.
Yeah. I'm asking because when we were about to insert that 14, it was
Mm-hmm.
showing empty. So
Okay, sure.
I'm alright. I'm good.
All right. So select the data, select column one and
Oh.
oh no, select no. Select column one. Column A, sorry. Column A.
Mm.
Select it, yeah. Then use shift control, then the right arrow to get the rest of
Then
the data left. Yes, that's it. So then Alt H O
H.
Alt H.
Yeah.
Then O.
This O.
Okay, then you are no, that is 0. O is under the format.
Hmm.
Don't click O, I beg. Then press do
Yeah.
it again. Alt H O W. So W. Let's go to click on W or press W on your keyboard. On your keyboard. Press.
You don't have to point at it. Just click that.
No. Uh okay. All right, good. Repeat it. Go
We
back.
can.
I think your W was assigned to something else. So go back.
Yeah.
Go back. Just do control Z. Do control Z.
I should go back. Mm.
Co- Control Z. Let's get the data in the previous states. Do control Z. Yes, okay, it's fine. Then select the data again. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see what is happening. Then Alt H. Go to the format. Let's see what is there. Go to format. Click there. Okay. So your version of Excel doesn't have. It doesn't
That
have that.
is not
Yeah.
format.
So now you have to do this
Yeah.
step manually. So go to
That
column width.
command.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
Yeah. So I was confused earlier when you were doing it.
yeah.
really.
All right. So hmm. Okay. So maybe we would have to look at other alternatives if Google Sheet can help with that. So over here, that means when you get here, you have to do this step manually, changing the
Batman.
column
Okay.
weight. So you can go to column weight. Yes, then
Yeah.
enter the weight, maybe enter 14 or something. Yeah, then yeah. So I think it's fine. I think it's fine. So
Okay.
let's move on. Let's move on to the other things. Please, if you happen to be confused with something, just get in touch with me and I'll sort you out. All right, so let me present my screen and okay, so let's move on to what we want to do for today. So now this is the data we have. Let me I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we
Okay,
can hear you.
Sure, sure.
yeah, so let me resize this thing to something that I want. Let me do it let's say all right. So this is the data we want to use for today. And we have we have to do the lookup. Let me clear this one. We have to do V lookup and X lookup and H lookup and some other things. So let's so V lookup actually helps you to find a data that is presented in a vertical form. Okay. And also, when it comes to H lookup, the data is presented horizontally. You do a demo of that and you understand. Yeah, you do a demo of that. So
Okay, vertical H horizontal.
yes, so VLOOKUP, you do a vertical. The data is presented vertically, and HLOOKUP, as the name implies, H. So the data is presented horizontally. But then also when you are doing VLOOKUP, okay, I'll talk about that later. And also you have XLOOKUP. XLOOKUP is more or less like an advanced version of both. So these guys, they have limitations. This VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, they all have limitations, but XLOOKUP can actually um, help you do what those two cannot do. So let's start with VLOOKUP. By getting the data you have here, I want to reduce this. I think it's too big. Okay, so let's look at the VLOOKUP. For VLOOKUP, you need to get something called a lookup value. So if you look at the data, we have names. Let's look at, say, Kevin Brooks. Let's get this. Look at that with this new data. I don't know what's wrong with the old data though, but we have to diagnose it. I just don't want us to waste time on that. So let's check this one. Um so let's bring in a different person. Let's say we want to find the commission for this person. That is Kyle. So you want to find a commission for him. We can still use the VLOOKUP here. VLOOKUP here. Then you want to find a commission for this person. So
Yeah.
you select his name or you enter his name in that particular cell. When you are done, you will be changing the name and you will realize that it will be giving you the value for that particular person you put the name there. So we have the whole data selected, again, then comma, and now for commission is on E, column E, which is from sales is 1, ID number is 2, date is 3, and sales amount is 4. Then we have commission to be
5.
5. So now
Yeah.
you select commission, then you can put 0 instead of false. 0 for false and 1 for true. So you can just put it this way. And you realize that it gives us 538. Let's format this one to a dollar value.
Okay.
538.20. That's the commission for this guy. What if you change the name to, let's say, this guy? Let's go for Bruce instead of Kyle. Let's put Bruce there. And you realize that automatically it changes, right?
Yes.
You don't have to do it again. Automatically it changes to give you the commission that Bruce has made so far. 1350 point something. Yeah. And okay, do you have question?
Yes, please. But my question is that the commission, are we now calculating it or we are just looking for it from the data?
You are looking for it from the data. So you can have a bunch of data that you don't know
Okay,
what. Yeah, you might struggle to find a single information from that bunch
okay,
of data.
thank you.
That's when we can use something like this. Okay.
Okay,
Uh-huh. So here, maybe if you want to still change for another person, maybe Nora, you can just put Nora's name there and it gives you the commission for Nora.
okay. So please go over it again.
Yeah, so okay, if you want to do
A
that,
recap will be.
we have to bring the VLOOKUP formula. Please mute yourself. If I think I'm receiving some all right. So you bring your formula, then the lookup value. Look at the formula here. It gives you a gist of what to put there. Okay.
Okay.
So the lookup value is okay. You are looking for the commission. You want to know the commission that Nora has made. So for that, that
Please,
will
can
be
you enlarge
Can
it
we look?
more?
sorry.
So I can go.
Is it okay?
Sure.
Yes, please.
All right. So now what you are saying is if you want to use the VLOOKUP value, formula, it's when you bring it up, it gives you a gist of what you are supposed to put at the various places. So after the lookup value, there's a comma, then there's table array. That is when you have to select the entire table you are dealing with, where you are looking for that value from, or the value. So the lookup value here will be the name here that you've put here, but this name is under the sales column. We can find this name under the sales column, and you now bring your table, like where you are looking for that information. That is the table. And now, when you are done, you now have to specify the column that exact value you are looking for. You are looking for the value of commission that that Nora has made. So select the commission what column. Okay. You select the commission column, but you will not select it this way. Instead of this, we can what? Go with the number that represent the commission. If you have to count from A, B, C, D, E,
Just E.
So E is 5. So you use the number representation. But let's try this and see if it will work. I've selected that uh that column,
E.
if it will work. So let me bring 0. Then see, you see that it's not working. So now you have to clear that and put the number representation, which is 5. Okay. So now it gives us the commission that this person has made, which if you are to look for it, Nora is what? Is down here. Where is it? Okay, it's here. That's the commission she has made. Okay. And what if I want to check for the sales that she has made? I can still edit this lookup formula here. I can edit it instead of 5.
5. You put
So
4.
4. I put 4. And that's the sales she has made, which is 2,960 point something dollars. But if you are to check here, it represents the same value here. So this is how this VLOOKUP can help you find information in a bunch of data that is difficult to find a single information. So that's how it works. If you have further questions, you can ask them.
So type the person's full name.
It look a bit complex, right?
Please.
Yeah, Ivy, go ahead.
So I see that after the whole range, yes,
Mm-hmm.
please. I see that after the whole range for the formula, I'm seeing 0 at the last part. What is the
So
0 for?
the 0, do you understand
Yes.
the 4? Do you understand the 4 there?
Yes, I understand. You said it's the number. So let's say the sale amount is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the reason for the 4.
No.
That's where you are.
You are wrong. Please,
Oh,
who can
you said
explain?
I understand though. So you said
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
the
the
fourth
four is the column.
The
the
4
column
represents the column of
Column.
what you are
where you
looking
want to
for.
look up for.
Aha. So
Okay.
you are looking for sale amounts. The sale
Yeah.
amounts that, let's say, Nora has made. Which column can I find the sales data? It's in column 4. Okay. Aha.
Yeah.
So I can find the sales data in column 4. So I put 4 over there. And the 0, the last part, that is if you want the kind of match you want, if you want an exact match. And in this way, you want an exact match. You want the exact sales that she has made. So you put 0 or false. If you put false, it will give you the exact match, or 0. If you are when you go to Python, you understand how the zeros and ones um are helpful. The 0 actually represents
Lookup value.
false, and 1 represents what? True. Okay. So 1 is for true and 0 is for what? False. So more or less like binary something. So that's why you put 0. But all the same,
Okay.
you can still put false there, and it will give you
False.
the same thing. You realize? So
Okay.
if you are comfortable with false, just put false there. And if you are putting false there, it's telling VLOOKUP formula that okay, I want an exact match. That is what you want to do. You get it? Yes, Hafiz, go ahead.
So, in what situation can we use true? Like, can we still use true? In what situation can we use true? We want to put true there.
So if you don't want an exact match,
Lookup value.
that is one you can use true. Okay, so if I put true here,
Okay.
So it was no, it doesn't count.
is it the nonsense it's telling me? I kept true there and it's giving me the value is giving me. Look at Nora. How much commission has she made? It doesn't make sense. You get it?
Yes, thank
Se-
you.
7,000. So it doesn't make
7,341.
sense. I don't know whether it's adding something somewhere and putting them together. Yeah, but what I know is whenever you want the value that associates with a particular lookup value, you just have to use an exact match. And in this way, you have to either put 0 or you have to put false there. So let's bring the false back. Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you. So I also want to find out if you need to filter the table before going ahead to do all this
If you need to filter,
computation. The table, or it doesn't matter.
oh no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
All right, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. All right. So please, I hope the VLOOKUP is fine.
The uh,
Yeah, then we'll go ahead.
yeah, I think I have problem with
Yes.
the lookup value. He said, how do we get the lookup value?
So the lookup value, no, this is the lookup value. Okay. Ideally, I don't know why they actually call it lookup value. So now what you wanted to search for is how much sales,
O-
or let me say how much sales Nora has made. So
Okay,
maybe, yeah. So here is not actually, this is the Nora is not actually what you want. So what you actually want is the sales or commission that Nora has made.
okay.
So here, no, when you are done with the lookup value, the table array, then the column index. Then here
No,
is
I mean the lookup value is which, like, you see, we have the V lookup, the formula. You explained that the underlying gist, that's the gist below the formula. actually tells you what to do next. And
Yes. Yeah.
when you, as soon as you type the formula, the next is lookup value, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before you go to table array.
Mm-hmm.
So this lookup value, how
Okay.
do you get it?
Okay. I get a question. I get a question. So this lookup value, no, this is just
Yeah.
something I picked from here. So I wanted to check for Nora. So you can just pick for anyone. Okay.
Okay, so the value of the person's name, or
Yes. The amount of sales that that person, so it more or less like it represents how much that person has made. So we are actually looking for, okay, if he sells, how much sales has this guy made? But you use that guy's name to look for the sales he has made.
okay, sure.
Yeah. Actually, when you look at it this way, it doesn't really make sense to me. That why do they
Okay,
even call it the lookup value?
okay.
Yeah, but that's how the formula work.
So I
So
think one recap will do all before. It's,
so now you have your lookup value, then you have to select your table.
select the whole thing.
Yeah, so let's
So
do again. Lookup. You are doing VLOOKUP. Sorry. Then this is your lookup value. They say lookup value. Then you can come and select the table that you are going to search in. So the table is like maybe you are in a supermarket. Okay, you are in a supermarket. You want to search for, let's say, milk, but now the supermarket is your table array, like everything in there is, we are going to search throughout the supermarket to find the milk that you want. So now uh you have to now go to the section where milk is. Okay, so now the section where milk is, assuming milk is under the sales amount, we have to put that the number representation of that there, so which is 5. Okay, then you want
it's
an
four.
exact match. So exact match, if you are in a
The
supermarket,
sales is under four.
sorry, it's 4. If you are in a supermarket, you are going to pick a milk from the section where milk is packed. You don't want the milk to be mixed with other things. You just want to hold milk and pick it. Then you are good to go. So you put an exact match, which is either 0 or what? False. And you get your value. So this is the actual value you are looking for. Actual thing you are looking for.
Okay, so now that the first data is not working properly, I suggest you give us this data so that we try our hands on. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it has to do with the arrangement of the data, or there are some numbers in there that are either let me check the date. So let's for the H lookup, we have to transpose this data. Okay, let's select the whole of this. Let's select the whole of this data, then come to the H lookup. Let's right click. Oh, I didn't copy. So after selecting, I just have to copy it. Then let's right click here and now paste transposed. So now you've transposed the data in a horizontal format. But most of the data that you'll be getting will be in a vertical format. So you will not really use HLOOKUP and even VLOOKUP. When you learn other advanced formulas, it will not even be attractive to you again. Myself, I don't use them often. The formula that I use more often are the index matches and also the switch formulas when I'm working mostly with survey data. Yeah, so these ones you might not even use them. So let's look for H lookup. H lookup over here. You still have the lookup value. Okay. You still have the lookup
Please,
value.
I lost connection, so I didn't get the transposition.
Okay. So transposition is more or less like turning the data in a horizontal format. So I copy the data from here. The data is
Okay.
copied from here. Then I came here. Then I right click and I want to paste. I want to paste, but
Okay,
there
it's a
are
form of
several
pasting.
options. Yes, so I can go to this one. You see transpose, right?
True.
Can you see that?
Yes, please.
Transpose. Then I transpose the data, like it turn it into a horizontal format. I hope it's
See.
clear.
Yes, please. It's clear.
All right, sure. So now I want to get the name of someone here. Let's do this guy. Let's do this guy here. And if you want to check the commission, the commission that this guy has made. So you're still going to use the same idea of VLOOKUP, but this one is HLOOKUP. So HLOOKUP, and you still select your lookup value. Your table array is still going to be this from here till the end. Then you bring your comma. Let's go back. Bring your comma. Then instead of column, now you look for the row number. Okay, you're not going to get a column number. You're rather going to go for row number. So here, you realize that where my mouse is hovering, you realize that for the sales amount, the column number is what? Is 5. Because you've left one column up there empty. So the sales amount, the column number is 5, and the commission, the column number is 6. So let's put 6 there. Then you still want an exact match. So you realize that it even gives you a gist. Either true for approximate match or false for exact match. So you put false there and you press enter. Okay, what is happening? Have I selected more than okay? Let's go with 5 and see. Oh, okay. So I think let me clear this. Clear this. So you have 1 for the first row, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is you realize that it didn't take into account the row, sorry, the first row that was empty. So that's why we got the error. I hope you are following. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, yeah, we are with you.
Please, you are
Yeah,
following.
following.
Sure.
You said
So
it didn't take into account the number one. That's the
okay,
salesperson.
okay, let me show you something. Let me show you something. So Alt H I R. I've inserted I've inserted a row above the table. Okay.
Okay.
So now if I do this one 6, you realize that it gives me an error.
Okay.
What is happening? Me, I was counting the row from the first one, which is row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, row 6. So because of that, I kept 6 there. But the lookup function or formula wasn't counting from 1. It was counting from 2 rather. So 2 was the one for lookup function, and 3 was the 2, and in that order. So make sure that
Okay.
you don't have these empty things here. Okay, empty row there. I think, let me check the actual data you shared. Okay, so for here, all right, you look at that. So let's focus on our age. So here, instead of 6, it should be 5, because we the commission is on row what? 5. If I want to check for sales, I have to now go for row 4 for sales. So realize that we have 7,000. What is okay? $7,065 for this guy, which is Naila Novak. This is the sales amount. Okay, this is the sales amount for this guy, 7,065. What if I want to check for a different person? I want to check for, let's say, David Rasmussen, whatever. So I put the name there, and it gives me how much he has made,
8,000.
8,054. So basically the same approach for the VLOOKUP and the HLOOKUP, but the format of the data is different. Okay. The HLOOKUP, the data has to be in a horizontal format this way. It has to be in this format. But when it comes to VLOOKUP, you have to get the data as in how we got it here, like in a vertical format. So commission goes down, it's vertically, sales is vertically, everything is vertical over here. So that's how the VLOOKUP function. And also with the HLOOKUP, this is how it functions. You get it? But when it comes to HLOOKUP, instead of you going for columns, it doesn't make sense to even for you to go for columns. You have to use the row numbers to specify where you want to, or the row you now want to look for the commission made. Because when you check commissions, this row represent the whole of the commissions everyone has made. So now you have to use the row number if you want to be checking for commissions. All right, I hope this is clear as well. Our time has already passed, but if if you want to do some extra 5 minutes, you can cover one thing. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Then we have this guy, X lookup. We have X lookup over here, which is quite different from the V lookup and the H lookups. Let me copy the data here. So with the X lookup, we can actually look for multiple things. You can look for multiple. Okay, so let's see how it works. Assuming I want to know the sales that like let's get their names. The sales that one of these guys have made, um and also the sale amounts and the commission. So we are finding this lookup value. We are just finding it from the sales person column. We are finding it from here. Sorry, from here to here. Then You want to find the sales amount, so you also select from here to what? Here. You bring another comma. Then, if not found, let's say, oops, and bring our match. This time I'll just put 0 there. So let's check. And now it's giving us some value. Let's um get it in dollars. So let's check for this guy, Jonah, whatever. What is the sales
Okay.
amount?
I can see
So
your screen.
that is correct, right? So we have 10,467. Yeah, so that is correct for this. And let's see.
And the commission.
I intentionally drag it over here. Over here. What is it trying to do here? When you click on it, you realize that something is happening here. Where it's saying not found. When you right click on the formula, it actually highlights whatever is inside the formula for you, with the exception of the lookup value. So here, it's highlighting ID number, and over here, we have the commission. But the lookup value you are looking for is not the ID number. So if you want this thing to work, if you want to get a value instead of oops, okay, we can, instead of putting a name here, you can just put any ID here. And this should give us a value that's sales amounts. Okay, I think I'm coming. Let's do this for uh okay, I should be in this. This should be this should be G2 instead of H2. So I've used the ID to get the sales commission for this particular ID, which is 152143, which is Nyla for Nyla. So you can either use anything you want. I think you can even use the dates. So let's use the date rather. So which is this. Let's use the date for sing if it will give us, and we have to, I think, correct it again. I don't know whether it will work on date per se. So let's see where the issue is coming from. All right. So we realize that we want to check the value that associates with this date, 2022 December. Is it December? Whatever. I think, yeah, let's say December 7th. So, but what is selected here is the ID number. So it won't work. It won't work unless you select the date here. Unless you select the date range before it can work. So you go down, press enter, and you should get something here. So you realize that you've been able to use this name, the ID, the date to get any of this. If I change here, you are doing for commission, right? Or yeah, commission. If I want to change for sales, I just have to change the range and select for commission, and we get a value. You get it? So with the lookup, the X lookup value, it doesn't check any direction you are going. like the VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP, you have to go from left to right, and your data has to be in a vertical order, vertically. You have to go from left to right. But I realize that this one, let me cut the person column and come and paste it here. Okay, I've, I've intentionally done that. So let me delete this. And it's you just want to show that the X lookup can just go at any direction. I want to use the X lookup here. You want to go from right, you want to go from right to left. So I want to use the salesperson's name to look for his ID number. So now over here, I'll define a new X lookup value. So I want to use let's say Steven. I want to use Steven's name to look for his ID number. So let's say X look up, and the lookup value I want is Steven, but I want the
I do not.
lookup array. Lookup array is Steven, comma, and also the return array. So we are picking two things. We want to check the ID. So you have to select the whole of the ID column. So the whole of the ID column till the end of the data. Then you bring your comma. Then if nothing is found here, we can just leave it by bringing another comma. If that thing is found, it will put NA there. So this time you will not put anything there. You just leave it by bringing another comma. So realize that we have two commas uh, over there. It shouldn't be something that will get you lost. The next comma tells you that if nothing is found, just leave it or put NA. So you leave it that way and bring 0 for an exact what? Match. Let's go back. So realize that it's giving us an ID, which is, you don't want this one to be a decimal. It's an ID. So let's remove the decimal point after it. So Stephen Michael, what is his ID? His ID is 97343. Do you have that ID here? 97343. So we've been able to find his ID by using his what? His name through the X lookup value. Sorry, formula. So I hope it's clear. Hello? Any more confusion?
I think it's clear, but
Some are
what's the
crying.
problem? Yeah,
Yeah, what's the problem with what? Yeah, go ahead.
the problem to me is that we've not had like a feel of it. We are just watching, so you don't feel confident that you can do it yourself.
Oh, okay, okay. And
That's
now,
what someone said, that if you could share the data with us, maybe we can try our hands and
oh,
see.
sorry. I said I'll put it in the other one. Uh, okay. So let me quickly share it on the WhatsApp page.
Okay, V look up
Are you
first.
okay with
Okay.
the V and the H?
Yes, I get the concept generally. I think that if I
You have
should try
to
my hands on it,
practice. Okay,
yeah, I'll get it.
okay.
And I'm
So,
thinking maybe I can do that somewhere tomorrow when I get some time.
all right. Can you hide this thing there?
This
Yeah,
okay.
sure. Yeah. Yeah. So go to sheet one. Sheet one. That's where the
Sheet
data
one,
is.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's.
Copy.
Oh no. I think. Wait.
Okay.
Go up there. Go up there and let's see. Yeah. So that's the right data. Yeah.
Yeah.
So over there,
Mhm.
that's the. So we did the V lookup and the H lookup
Yeah.
by referencing the data from the sheet one.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So if you can try the VLOOKUP first.
Okay. So I'm going to choose another name, right? Let me
Yeah,
choose.
choose another name.
Let me choose this guy,
Okay, sure.
Ivan.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you can increase or zoom in small, I think it's
Okay.
um,
Is it okay now?
please the data is in the okay, you just joined, so let me share it. Mm, let me put it in the WhatsApp page as well so that those who are not here can get it. So it's okay now. Yeah, it's okay now. So the view lookup. What will be your lookup value?
Um, that would be D6.
Yeah, so that's the name of the person. Oh
Yes.
no, you can just select it instead of you typing.
Okay.
Yeah. So clear it
Okay.
and clear it. Yeah. So select, then comma.
Um,
Then you go
mhm.
to the table array, like the table you want to go and search for the data.
Yes.
Yeah. So now go
The whole
select.
of this table.
Yes. So select from. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's it. No, no, no. Yeah. That's it. Then
Okay.
bring a comma after that.
Comma.
Yeah. Then
Already looks like there's an error
you
message here.
let's go ahead.
Okay.
You see what to
Okay.
do. Then uh we are looking for
Column
maybe
column number.
column number. Yes.
Hmm.
So that would be sales or something.
Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
This 4, right?
You know why the error is appearing?
No.
When you came back, okay,
Mm-hmm.
when you came
Mm-hmm.
back to the VLOOKUP, it has selected, look at the formula way, it has selected VLOOKUP as the array.
Okay.
So you don't have to select it. So clear you see, clear from there. No, clear everything except the D6. Clear everything. This normally occurs when you are referencing from a different sheet.
Another sheet. Okay.
So you have to be careful. So go back to the sheet.
To the sheet. Uh-huh.
Yes. So select the first one. Use Shift Control. Yes, Shift Control. Then go down and right. Yes. So don't go back. Don't go back. Stay there.
Okay.
Then go to the
Okay.
formula bar where your cursor is.
Yes. Comma.
Yes,
Right?
comma. Yeah, do the rest there, comma. Yeah. Then
Okay.
scroll up. So now you want to look for something in the
The column
cells. Yes,
number.
something in the cells. So the column number is what?
4.
4. So put it there. Then bring another comma.
Mm-hmm.
And this one you have to specify the kind of match you want. You can either put 0 or put false for exact match.
I like 0.
Yes, that's it. So let's move on. Enter,
Okay.
and now you have your
Okay.
value.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, so this is just the same as H lookup, just that
Mm-hmm.
now you have to transpose the data. The data has to be in a horizontal format.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like you did here.
Yes, so you can try it here as well. Please,
Okay.
you should all have a look. Oh, almost everyone has left. So, wow.
Interesting. Yeah,
It has been a
people
long
are
break.
tired.
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
been a long call.
Mm.
Anyway, I'll send them
Okay.
the recording. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
so
So
we can
I
try
copy
this.
this table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so maybe you can just copy and create a new sheet and do it there.
Okay.
Yes, copy, Control C, Yeah, create a new sheet. So just now you want to transpose. So now, yes,
Yes.
yeah,
You can paste here.
copy hasn't the same. Okay, you go click OK and go back. Let's copy it again. Copy.
Copy.
Now check the down there. Maybe it has selected something in addition.
Oh, okay.
Aha, you
Yeah,
see.
yeah. That's right.
So now you can use the shift arrow to come up. It's shift control then up arrow instead of you having to go back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but now you is fine. With time you get familiar. So control C.
Sure. Control C. Oh, I just.
you just want
Okay.
you just want a long way. Anyway. Okay. Someone is asking, is this the recording? Uh yeah, so let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can stop that. Let's focus on
Okay.
our
So,
view lookup. Aha, clear the second and first row so that you don't have issues with the row numbers.
okay.
Oh, so then just delete it.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you.
and now you can expand the ones marked in blue so that you see it clearly. No, it's expand it that way. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So
Okay.
now let's do the H lookup.
All right. So I'm choosing David this time around.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. Then you can even go to
H.
the next way so that it's clear, or you can expand the e column so that
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, so that's fine. Okay, then our formula.
Okay. H lookup. Case cell number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which is this.
Mm,
Then we have table array.
mm-hmm.
Uh, all of this, right? To
Yes,
the
so
end.
to the end, yes.
Okay. Then comma. Then row number. Wait. Uh, that's row number 1, right?
Mhm.
And then the range 0. Oh, come on. I'm getting the name. Okay, because I chose row number 1
So
instead of
now,
probably
yeah, so now
it's
just
still which is row number 4.
yeah, so now just edit that.
Okay.
It's good.
So
Yeah,
this
at
is
least
4.
you know what you are doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's it.
Okay. Okay.
And
Thank
almost
you so much.
almost almost the same thing for X lookup. So if you want to try, let's
Yes.
let's do that.
Okay. Let me do the X lookup as well. Um, okay, I'll do it on that same sheet.
Yeah, you can do it on that same sheet.
Mm.
That's fine.
Let me choose another name.
For
John.
X lookup, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go for the horizontal data. Let's go for the horizontal data.
Okay. Uh,
Now go to the sheet one. Yeah.
okay.
So let's do it here.
Okay. No, this time I don't select all the table, right?
Yes, this time round,
Uh,
you want to select the ranges that you are interested in.
yes.
Yes.
So I'm interested in the name. So I
Mm-hmm.
select this.
Yes.
Would the heading matter, or I should take the heading out?
Uh, Take it out. When you are done, you can experiment it yourself and
Okay.
see how it works.
Okay.
So now you can use shift down. Shift. Yes. Okay, that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah. Then bring your comma.
Mm-hmm.
And
Then the
what?
other range,
Yes, what you want to associate with that name.
maybe commission.
Yes, that's fine. So you can select commission down. No, 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 no. Okay, yeah. So that's fine. Bring another comma.
Mm-hmm. Then 0.
Yeah. So no, no. Go to the formula way. I like for you to work in the formula bar so that I don't make.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So now you have to specify. You see that it's highlighted something in black, if not found. So
Okay.
that's the next stage you've gotten to. So if
Yeah.
not found, bring quotes, double quotes, and put something in there.
Okay. Oh.
So now you can just put anything you want.
Okay.
Okay. Then comma.
Then
Now you do your match, either 0 or
okay.
1. There's also other matches, but you don't want to be
Yeah.
overly confusing this night. So press enter.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see the value.
Okay.
So now you have your
This
value
is
for the X lookup.
yeah.
Yeah. But then you
David
can
Bono.
there are several ways you can also experiment. You
Mm.
can I even wanted to talk about how to do for. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello? Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
my
lost you for a minute.
sure. I said there are other ways you can look at it. You can when I wanted to talk about how to do XLOOKUP for multiple columns, you have to
Mm-hmm.
look at that one tomorrow. Hey, tomorrow you are not meeting, maybe on weekends.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So we can explore it in further ways. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think we are okay. At least you've gotten something.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
I'm very, very grateful.
All right, you're welcome. I'll share
Thanks
the
so much.
recording as well. But if you have other issues, you can always contact me.
Sure, sure.
All right, so I think you have to close it for
Thank you
now.
too. Good night.
All right, sure. Bye bye.
Bye.